Hello everyone at OW2con. I am Jonathan Bryce, Executive Director of the Openstack Foundation.
And I'm Mark Collier, also with the Openstack Foundation. And unfortunately, we were not able to join you at OW2con, but we're here at our summit in Hong Kong, which is something we do every 6 months to plan the next release of Openstack. And we really wanted to tell you a little bit about what's going on with Openstack and talk about some of the involvement with the OW2 community.
Yeah, so in Openstack, we have a summit every 6 months to talk about what's been going on and to plan out our next 6 months of development. And we've just finished our 8th release, which is codenamed Havana. And there was a lot that went into the Havana release that was really exciting and interesting.
Yeah, I think, Jonathan, that one of the big new developments with the Havana release of Openstack is 2 new services that you can now run as part of the Openstack Havana release. One of those is metering, which allows you to really collect data about the usage by different tenants within your Openstack cloud. And the other is the orchestration framework, which is really helpful for explaining and describing what types of resources applications need through a templating language.
Yep. And now we are here in Hong Kong, and we have some great users that have been talking about how they use Openstack. And we have a large community that's in Asia. We also have a large community that's in Europe, and I know OW2 has strong presence in both of those regions as well, and there's definitely overlap in what's going on and what we're working on. One of the things that I know has been going on in the OW2 community is a test bed called OW2Stack, and one of the companies that's been leading the efforts on that is OW2con'13.
Yeah, and OW2con'13 has been very active in the Openstack community for a while. So it's great to see companies like that are active across the communities, kind of bringing people together. And I think that's really beneficial for everyone. And I know, Jonathan, we were talking earlier about some of the different projects in OW2 related to cloud computing and how those might tie back to the Openstack world.
Right. Openstack is a core compute network and software project that's run in an open source manner. It provides API to manage those resources. But there's also a variety of projects that are tied in with those capabilities, and a number of those are in OW2 programs like Open Cloudware and Compatible One, xCloud, Proactive, and we think that all of those projects really add a lot of value to the Openstack ecosystem and to our users.
Yeah, I think the ecosystem has always been something very important to us. And it's really one of the defining characteristics of Openstack is that it's very open, of course, to contributions directly into Openstack, but also very friendly to other projects. And we understand, of course, as a community that to run infrastructure, you need a lot of different tools. And so plugging things together, like some of these projects in an Openstack cloud, is something we expect a lot of users to be doing out there.
And besides those technical collaborations, we've also been able to work with the OW2 community at a number of industry events. We're very happy to be able to sponsor OW2con this year. And we've also jointly worked together at events like the Open World Forum recently, where we had a booth together. And we feel that the open source community in general, globally, has a lot of advantages when we can all pull together and push our joint goals of free software that's open, that's developed in an open manner, and licensed under open licenses.
And I think that although we're disappointed we're not able to be there at your conference in person, we are, of course, here at our summit in Hong Kong, but we're very excited to announce that next year, a year from now, we will be holding an Openstack Summit in Paris. So we very much hope to see many of you there. I think that'll be a great opportunity to bring a lot of the folks from the different communities together.
Yes, and as I mentioned earlier, we have strong communities in Asia and Europe, and we intend to continue to take our flagship Openstack events to regions all around the world. And when we were looking around for where we should go next November, we knew that we wanted to be in Europe, and we've also had a lot of great support from the leadership at OW2 around Openstack, and we really appreciate that.
Yeah, so thank you very much for giving us a chance to say a few words about Openstack and our support for the OW2 community.
Yeah, and I hope that you will take some time to learn more about Openstack and the latest release. You can go to openstack.org/Havana to find out more details on that. And if we don't see you before next November, hopefully we'll see you at the next Openstack Summit in Paris.